Hi, it's Candy from Mosaic Moments, and today I want to show you my absolute favorite technique that you can do with Mosaic Moments grid paper and this whole cutting system. And that is to make beautiful panoramic photos that weren't panoramic to start with. So in this photo, I was sitting on my kayak, so I took a photo in front of me, and then I turned and I took a photo of my husband, kind of off to the side, but still kind of in front of me. And then he took pictures of me in my kayak over here. And you can see how I put those all together seamlessly into this beautiful photo panoramic that I just love. So here's the page, and I want to show you how you can turn multiple photos into a beautiful panoramic. And it's so easy with this. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our die, and I'm using the Strips Cut Die SC1, which cuts your strips from your photo or your paper 1 inch wide, or 1 square wide by 3 squares tall, or 1 inch wide by 3.25 inches tall. And so the die looks like this, and it just cuts a series of strips, and then I have my photos here. Now, when we start, we want to make sure that we get the photos together, and it doesn't matter like what angle you got them together or what photos you have or how many different photos you took, as long as you make sure that your horizon line is the same all the way across. So I'm going to line it up just by covering up that house and matching that tree and my boat the best that I can. And again, the most important thing to fool the eye is to make sure that your horizon line is the same. So we're going to make this house a double house because I want the boat to match a little bit better. And then we're going to take a piece of washi tape. And I love using washi tape because, first of all, you have a ton of it because it's cute, with those little bikes. And it comes on a roll that you can never use all of it. But it's also a low-tack tape, so it's perfect for taping photos and other things together. So I'm going to make sure it's exactly where I want it, and I'm going to run a piece of tape on it to hold it in place. Then I'm going to take my die. And this is the tricky part, is when we cut the die, we want to make sure that where that photo overlapped the other photo, we want to make sure that that's actually the edge of a strip. Because if we have that in the middle of our strip, then we're going to end up with like two pieces of photos that go together, and it's going to be really obvious. So we want to position our die so that it's even with that one edge of the photo. So this cutting edge is even with that one, and this is going to turn the photo into this many strips. And then after we run it through the first time, then we could put the die back on and run it through to cut the rest of our photo. So we're going to take our Big Shot plates here, and I'm going to lay the photo on, and I'm going to try to go a little bit at an angle if I can, just because it cuts better through the machine. And then I'm going to take the die, and I'm going to make sure that that one little edge, its overlapping edge, is even with the line that's cutting here, and I'm just going to flip it over, put the topper on, and crank it through the Big Shot. Now we're going to carefully remove that washi tape that held our photos together for us. Take grid paper. I'm going to take some adhesive, and we're going to do strips of adhesive. I like to put all the adhesive on first. It just makes it easier for me. And then there's two ways we can take our photo apart. We can rip it apart like this, each strip, because it's connected just on the ends. And we're going to get a little tiny nub here, which some people, that's okay, and some people don't like that. So if you're okay with that, you can just line it up right on your grid paper, and there you have your first strip. If you're not okay with that little nub, use a pair of scissors and just gently snip the ends here, just like that. And then you get a nice smooth edge, no nubs on that side. And then again, you're just going to line it up. Just like that, we've combined two photos into one and made a beautiful panoramic out of multiple photos. Hopefully this inspires you to use the strips die to make some panoramics on your pages. Thanks for watching.